Just in Billings, picking up my new to me camper. There you go. So yeah, that'll be fun. I've looked for it for a while and finally decided to pull the trigger on this old girl. Price was right, cheap, unlike this fuel, not cheap. Heading out, it's kind of late, but heading out to give this new to me truck bed camper a shakedown run. Just kind of try everything out. Should be fun though. We don't have much going on this weekend. I mean, I always got stuff I can do at the hotel, but really don't have a lot of other stuff going on. Cafe opens next weekend, so gotta have fun while we can, I guess, or while she can. So we're gonna head out, see how this thing does. Hopefully we don't have any surprises. It's only supposed to get down to about 30 tonight, so probably be 25 or something. The previous owners assured us that the heater worked really good. We'll find out, I guess. I don't think we would normally be able to get in here for the snow. This year's been awfully dry. And awfully dry and not much snow. Oh my gosh. Washboards. Yeah. I like it so far. Well, we're heading back out now. We got to the first campsite and or first campground that the wife wanted to go to. I've been wanting to go there too, so it wasn't just her. Anyway, got there and guess what? Not open yet. It is only end of March. Probably doesn't even open until May, or I don't even know when. But anyway, so now we're heading back out. This is Lewis and Clark National Forest, and pretty sure it's dispersed camping. Well, right now we're on private ground, but pretty sure dispersed camping anywhere as long as you're no more than 70 feet off the road, I think is what it is. I can check the regs again, but anyway, so we're heading back out. We saw a spot coming in. Our family always jokes, we always joke that we can't set up camp unless it's dark or raining. Raining's the bonus. If it's raining, then it's definitely time to go camping. But anyway, so it wouldn't be very traditional if we didn't set up in the dark, which whatever. Pretty crazy, the tree will even grow right there. It's nuts. Well, campsite number 2 was a strikeout also. Didn't realize it was day use only, so no overnight camping, it said. So heading on down the road a little further, see what else we can find. It is getting dark though. Starting to get good. It's still 46 degrees, so that's a positive. So anyway, alright, wake you up again when we get there. Drop down to 39 degrees now. A little bit of a sundog showing up there. Yeah, I don't know about sundog, but a bit of a interesting sunset. Starting to feel like all is right in the world again. It's almost dark. And another couple miles to go to see if this campground's open. If this one's not open, I'm going to the house. But whatever. it's fun. But it is starting to get dark. Another few minutes of daylight left. Getting rough. Oh. We had success. We got here, set all up in a whirlwind.
Hi.
Got that all set up, got the heater going. It's probably really nice and cozy. I don't know, haven't been in there in a little while. But anyway,
Ugh.
are you happy?
I'm happy.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out here tonight.
And I dark too.
It's probably
32 degrees.
35. I'm guessing 35, 30, 35 degrees.
I can feel
But
it with my
it is nice. Nice clear night, a lot of stars. A waxing gibbous.
Oh yeah, the waxing gibbous.
So it is beautiful. Right beside the creek. I don't know if you can hear it over the fire. But anyway, we'll look around some more in the morning. Sleep tight.
Bye.
I think we need to be
Well,
careful of.
we survived the night. I don't know how cold it got. It didn't get terribly cold. We had the heater going, so it was pretty nice. Say hi, Mom.
It was cold. I was cold.
Last night you were cold?
Yes.
Well, I didn't get cold last night. So it was nice. Beautiful night. Beautiful morning. It's already like probably what? 50, 55 degrees probably. Look at that guy. Passed out in the sunlight. The other one's running like a wild banshee everywhere. Anyway, this is beautiful. Got a fire going. Gonna get started. I got coffee. Gonna get breakfast going in a few minutes. It's gonna be a good day. Tater. Another campsite here. It's another nice one. It's right next to the road and another giant anthill. See some serious anthills over here. But yeah, right next to the road. When traffic's coming back this way, they'll shine the lights right in your camper, but or tent or whatever. A little ice and snow left over here. Classic trash in the fire pit. This one's a nice little spot on the creek too. Yeah, there hasn't been one other vehicle through here since we got here last night. We've been completely by ourselves, which is nice now that we live in town. I noticed this just a minute ago. A little depth gauge there. That's what that means. Wife just left, took her youngest daughter. She said she was a fair weather camper, so they took off. They'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Bring the grandkids. So yeah, I'm on my own for tonight. Got some firewood gathered up. I got that battery powered chainsaw. Battery's about dead on that, so I'll probably go gather up whatever else I can find. being kind of standoffish. I don't know whether he doesn't like the fire or what, but maybe he's just missing his buddy. When the wife went home, she took our other dog, and they're thick as thieves nowadays. So maybe that's what it is. He's missing his buddy, but I don't know where he went now. Anyway, yep, great evening, clouded up. But the wind kind of laid. Every now and again, get a little breeze, but wind kind of went away, and temperature's good. So I don't know. It's about 6:30, something like that. Just been tending my fire. It's nice. I don't know what it is. It's something relaxing and soothing, or I don't know what it is, but just sitting here watching the fire burn and tending a fire. It's therapeutic, I think. But anyway, fix something to eat here after a while. I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry right now, but fix something to eat. And wife's coming back tomorrow and bringing the grandkids for a little while. And then I got to head back tomorrow evening, which is Sunday. Got to head back and working at the ranch again on Monday. So, get up. What are you doing, buddy? What you doing? All right, pick you up again later. The dog back there found a bone. He's enjoying a bone. There was a deer leg in the road, and I ran over it last night, kind of cracked it open. The whole area, guys come in and camp out for sometimes longer than they should for hunting season a lot of times. So occasionally you'll find some parts, or the dogs will really find them. But anyway, he's back there. I don't know if you can hear that, but he's crunching on something. Oh, it could be a stick for all I know. I don't know. In the earlier clip, I don't know if you noticed, but he is a little off when he travels nowadays. He's not that old, but I bought him as a cow dog, and he's got a lot of go in him, but he doesn't always have a whole lot of whoa. A lot of go, not a lot of whoa. And I'm sure you've probably seen horses like that before too, or something. But anyway, he's a little off, little limp to him, and it's probably from one of the times he's had incidents with cars. I wouldn't say run over, but he's been clipped a couple times. He loves to chase vehicles or herd vehicles, but he doesn't realize you can't herd them, and they're gonna. I don't know what his infatuation with a vehicle is, but he loves to chase them. And he's been clipped a couple times, but he's also had a few run-ins with cows before, and he's been worked over a couple times by cows. A bull almost got him one time. One time it was pretty funny. He managed to evade, but it was pretty funny. He was running, and he looked at me like, oh, this is the end, you know. But he managed to get away from the bull, but Kelpies work a little different than some dogs, and they turn them around. They turn cows around real well. If a cow's going the wrong way, if she hits the gate but doesn't hit the gate and she goes down the fence or something, he's the guy. You send him, he'll turn her around. But then his recall isn't always so great, and he stays on her, but he stays on her about in her ribs. So it's easy for him to get stepped on or worked over pretty good. So he's been worked over a couple times, and this is more activity than he's seen in a pretty good while. And so I think he's a little stiff or sore, but he's getting around fine. Doesn't bother him a whole lot, but he knows I'm talking about him. He is a little gimpy, but he's a good old boy. He heard me say that. He's coming back now. Good boy. Good boy. I'm deep in this draw tonight, but I think looks like it's possibly a pretty spectacular sunset. There's just enough clouds to make it good. Clouds are kind of breaking up and going away. And you can see the sunlight on the tops of the trees way up there. It's pretty spectacular. There's an analogy in there somewhere. You had a bluebird day, not a cloud in the sky. It's beautiful, but sunrises and sunsets don't amount to much. You know, they're not a whole lot to look at. But you get a day with some clouds and some turbulence in the sky, I guess. It makes one beautiful sunrise or sunset. I mean, this is not that much, but man, look at it. Sure is nice. When I first came to Montana, I always hoped I would, hoped I would never get tired of looking at this stuff. And I've been here going on 5 years now. I've never gotten tired of it. There's definitely times where, especially when I was on the ranch, there's times where every day it was just something that made you go, wow, look at this. You know, it could have been a herd elk or a bull moose, or it could have been a sunrise or a sunset or a tiny flower. You know, it could have been just the most minuscule little thing, or it could have been something totally spectacular. But whatever it was, there was always, and still, I live in town now, but still there's a lot of days that are like, you still see something that just makes you go, wow, you know. But anyway, and just like that, it's almost gone. Something else I've learned, you better enjoy it while you can, because these spectacular sunrises or sunsets, gone. It's definitely a fleeting moment. but it's pretty spectacular a lot of times. Well, Sunday afternoon, grandkids are incoming. I don't know what the ETA is. He's been wearing the squirrels out this morning. But yeah, this clouds just started moving in a few minutes ago. So I don't know. They're calling for snow and rain 3 days this week. So we'll see what becomes of it, I guess. It's not supposed to be cold, but in the 30s. It's been fun. It's been a beautiful day. The shakedown run on this camper has been seen a few things that I want to improve or do different, and then most of the stuff just works like it should. Last night I was looking at my porch light, and I don't know what's going on with that, but that doesn't work. Not a big deal. Get that fixed at some point. Just get a new one. Anyway. Would love to start a fire today, but the way it's been blowing, I don't think I want to. I'd call that a successful weekend. That was a great shakedown run for the camper, and thoroughly enjoyed myself. Didn't film any of the grandkids being here, but we're all pulling out at the same time. Wife came to help me kind of get packed up. It was real nice. Real nice. Can't wait to do it again, actually. But I get back to work tomorrow, so at least for a few days this week. So yeah, heading out and surely be back. Did you have fun, Tito? I don't think he had fun too. Yeah, that's an issue. Get that addressed. out at the ranch today, busting up cow pines. But just going around and around in the tractor. Kick out some parrots here after a while. And but yeah, it's something. I enjoy it. It's fun. It's satisfying. So do this for a little while and then go kick out some parrots and get back. Help at the cafe where I can, I guess. Today is opening day for lunch and dinner. So